Business and Leisure, your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life.
Welcome to Business and Leisure, the weekly business and lifestyle TV and online magazine that centers on the latest significant business developments and lifestyle trends. Joining me this week as our co-host, please welcome our sunshine girl, Day Monsayak, with the latest trends in leisure. Day?
Hi Butch, and thank you so much for having me once again here in Business and Leisure. Hi everyone, yes, I have quite a few things in store for you here on the lifestyle section of our show. As always, we start with the latest happenings in and out of the metro. That is followed by a weekly featured leisure destinations for you on Lifestyle Boutique. Then, of course, is our popular segment Places, where we feature a dining destination for you. And lastly is our regular treat for all the firearm enthusiasts out there on Sport Shoot. Another busy edition of Business and Leisure, and we start right away with the hottest issues on business with our main man, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. See you in a while, Butch.
Thanks, Day. We'll see you back in a short while. This is Business and Leisure, your window to the world of business and guide to the good life. And we shall start off with the week's significant business developments when we return after this break.
All of Ford's newly launched models shall be available for the public to test drive. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Ford shall have the following remarkable newly launched brand new models for you: EcoSport, Everest, Expedition, Mustang, Ranger. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Xpander.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
All of Mitsubishi's newly launched models shall be available for the public to test drive. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Mitsubishi shall have the following newly launched brand new models for you: Mirage, Mirage G4, Montero Sport, Strada, Xpander. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
The things that make my day. My mini-me, my kind of jam, my passion, my blend of coffee, my inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Gotta go guys, nagpapatulog si Beshi.
Bash, miss you! Can't wait to see your new car.
Besh, parang may sumusunod sa akin.
of Suzuki's newly launched models shall be available for the public to test drive. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Suzuki shall have the following remarkable, newly launched brand new models for you: Vitara, Swift, Desire, Ciaz, Ertiga. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure. We now have some of the latest significant business developments on BizWatch, our business section. For our lead issue this week, the Department of Transportation has officially granted the Original Proponent Status, or OPS, to the NAIA Consortium, a group of 7 of the largest conglomerates in the Philippines, for the redevelopment and operations of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Our business reporter Andre Ko has a story.
NAIA Consortium spokesman Jose Emmanuel P. Reverente said they're one step closer towards the granting of the deal, as his group has received the OPS, which is granted to the first group that submitted an unsolicited proposal for a certain project. It has only been 7 months since the group submitted the proposal to the DOTR and the Manila International Airport Authority. Under the proposal, Reverente's group aims to transform the NAIA into a regional airport hub that will have the capacity and capability to handle and meet the anticipated growth in passenger traffic from the strong economies of the Philippines and the region. The first proposal also carried a 35-year concession period. After a period of negotiations, the government and the proponent agreed to lower the concession period to 15 years. Being granted the OPS allows NAIA Consortium, composed of Aboitiz Infracapital Inc., AC Infrastructure Holdings Corp., Alliance Global Group Inc., Asia's Emerging Dragon Corp., Philinvest Development Corp., JG Summit Holdings Inc., and Metro Pacific Investments Corp., to match the counter-offers submitted by any group interested in the project.
The NAIA Consortium noted that these improvements will be implemented with minimal disruption to ongoing airport operations. With this, they also added that Filipinos can expect a better airport experience as early as the 3rd year from the time they commence rehabilitation work. Meanwhile, on the topic of production, the United Broilers Raisers Association, or UBRA, said the country's broiler output this year could expand by 5.4% to 970 million heads on the back of higher demand. Here's our BizWatch correspondent Heidi Santos with the details.
UBRA President Elias Jose Inchong said broiler production in 2018 may reach 960 million to 970 million heads, as the expected total output this year translates to about 1.248 billion kilograms to 1.261 billion kilograms at an average weight of 1.3 kilograms per broiler. According to UBRA, this is higher than last year's output, estimated at 920 million heads. Inchong said the broiler farm's expansion is attributed to the optimism that demand would be higher due to the increase in population and the improvement in the purchasing power of Filipinos. Nonetheless, the UBRA president said the 5% broiler output expansion is organic, as the sector has been growing at such a pace for the past 5 years. In fact, UBRA projected that total broiler output this year to reach 1.3 billion heads, but Inchong said due to multiple factors in the first half, output would fall short of this estimate. In 2017, UBRA projected an output of 1.135 billion heads.
However, UBRA said that if it wasn't for the problem they're having with the breeder side for the past 2 to 3 years, they would expect more than the usual. Nevertheless, their estimate is that the bulk of the production would be in the 4th quarter, wherein climatic conditions are more favorable for broiler output. We now take a break from this week's significant and important business developments. BizWatch will be back in a short while.
Thinking of buying a new car? If it's a Chevrolet that you have in mind, check out any of the following models during the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival at the SM Mall of Asia this November 15 to 18. Trailblazer, Colorado, Sail, Trax, Malibu. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. When thinking of your favorite car brands and models, which brands and models immediately come to mind? Could it be a fuel-efficient sedan for that everyday drive? A sleek and agile sports car? A rugged and versatile SUV? That roomy and comfortable MPV or van? Or that versatile go-anywhere pickup? Be a part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Vote for the brands and models that will become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobiles of the Year in the Standard and Premium Luxury classes. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado Restaurant, only for the foodies.
Have you seen the latest models launched by Nissan? Here's your chance not only to see them up close, but even to test drive them together with all the other brand new car models available in the country today. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Nissan shall have the following: Navara, Terra, X-Trail, Juke, Irvan. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
Be part of the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then, vote for as many as 5 different car models that you believe should become the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018. And get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. the Auto Focus People's Choice Awards. Who'll win? You choose. You decide. Vote now.
Have you seen the latest models launched by Toyota? Here's your chance not only to see them up close, but even to test drive them, together with all the other brand new car models available in the country today. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Toyota shall have the following: Vios, Rush, Fortuner, Innova, Wigo. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure's BizWatch as we continue with more interesting business issues for you. Our next issue still centers on production. The government is planning to use part of the revenue it will collect from the conversion of the quantitative restriction or QR on rice into tariffs for the procurement of local hybrid rice seeds for farmers. Andre Ko has the story.
Presidential spokesman Harry L. Roque said the government will prioritize the purchase of hybrid rice seeds once the QR is finally converted into tariffs. This is the government's response to the need of the Filipino farmers as they're encountering difficulties in procuring hybrid seeds. Roque said the hybrid seeds will increase the farmers' productivity and it will help with the country's rice self-sufficiency, as he agreed that the country's agricultural productivity is low compared to its neighbors in Asia. Senator Cynthia A. Villar, head of the Senate Committee on Agriculture and Food, vowed that the upper chamber will pass the rice tariffication bill within the month after the Economic Development Cluster recommended the fast-tracking the measure as one of the non-monetary inflation busters. Malacanang has also urged the Senate to pass the measure within the month after the August inflation rate surged to a 9-year high of 6.4%.
The National Food Authority will be the sole authority to undertake the direct importation of rice to ensure food security and maintain sufficient national buffer stocks. It has also been reported that the President will also adjust the applied rate. Our final topic this week is about tourism. Recently, NLEX Corporation held its program that centers on promoting tourism in the north of the country. Heidi Santos files this report.
NLEX Corporation held its 9th Taranasa Norte Tourism and Travel Fair. This event has been helpful in encouraging foreign and local tourists to visit North Philippines through the seamless and improved road network provided by NLEX and SCTEX. One of the cities that Taranasa Norte aims to highlight is Baguio City.
As we all know, Baguio has a vibrant, creative community. And to me, I think that artists and artisans play a huge role in the development of economy in the city. The products that they sell, for instance, the souvenirs and so on. No, for instance, in Baguio, weaving, basketry, even metal craft like silvers, the visual arts. As you know, we have recognized national artists in the city.
NLEX Taranasa Norte has evolved into a much-awaited tourism and travel event focusing on the tourist destinations, products, and services of the different industry stakeholders of North Philippines. The humble beginnings of this fair started as a simple information center of North Luzon tourist destinations and a few stalls selling local products and souvenirs at the Shell station along NLEX.
Yeah, 10 years na yan, which started way back nga nung nandun pala, nag-umpisa yan sa gas station along the expressway NLEX. No? Kasi nga gusto namin magkaroon ng, ng activity that will drive people or will make people more aware of what they can enjoy in the north. So sinimulan namin doon mga 20 lang yan booths, no. Karamihan mga LGUs na nag-participate. And then later sabi namin, ang target audience talaga or market dyan is sa Metro Manila. Why don't we bring it no, doon kung saan ang market.
For the past 4 years, Taranasa Norte Tourism and Travel Fair has been home to 90 booths which showcase different destinations, tourism products and services, crafts and souvenirs, as well as food and delicacies inherent to the region. And on that note, we end this week's BizWatch. We hope you will join us again next week for more relevant and informative business issues. Business and Leisure continues after another short break with an interesting feature on Proud Pinoy Entrepreneur. Please stay with us.
It's back! Participate in the only public poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Vote for your favorite car makes and models in the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Which models do you think will become this year's Automobile of the Year in the standard and premium luxury class? You choose, you decide.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
The country's latest automobile models can all be available for test drive in the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival this November 15 to 18. And if you're eyeing a Honda for your first or next car, you can test drive any of the following: City, BRV, CRV Diesel, HRV, Civic RS, Mobilio RS, Jazz RS. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. Be part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018 and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
been wanting to test drive a Peugeot? Here's your chance. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Peugeot will have the 308, 5008, and the Traveler waiting for all those who want to have a feel of how wonderfully it drives. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Welcome back to Business and Leisure, and you're still in our business section. And what we have next is our feature on our Proud Pinoy Entrepreneurs segment. This is one of our segments where we are always happy to share with you the good news of another exemplary Filipino entrepreneur. This week we feature a company that has been around for almost 40 years in the country and is now also slowly invading the rest of the world with their expertise.
VMV Hypoallergenics is a brand that may not exactly be a household name as we know it. That is because it caters to a niche market and is a brand of skincare products that is purely science-based, which most skincare products are not. The company was started by a lady dermatologist, no less, and her daughter, Laura Veralio de Bertotto, has taken over the reins as CEO and creative director of VMV Hypoallergenics.
My mother started it. She's a dermatologist and dermatopathologist, raised in Bugos, Cebu. And then she went to school in the States and she studied dermatopathology and patch testing and skin allergies and stuff. And when she came back to the Philippines to practice, she was seeing more and more people with contact acne and allergies from products, but she had nothing to suggest. So that research went into the creation of products that went to her patients. And eventually with my father, Glendon Rowell, who's an American businessman, he said, you know, this would be nice to sell. And she was like, I'm a doctor, I can't sell. So their agreement was, okay, she'll just do the formulations and the research, he'll sell it. And that's still how we function today. She sees patients, she does a lot of research into what problems are there, what might be good new mechanisms and ingredients. It all starts here in the research center, and anything that looks promising, then the brand takes forward with clinical studies and sales. But that's pretty much how it started. It's really research and clinic.
The craze about skincare has now reached a fever pitch. So we asked Ana Anastasio, Chief Business Development Officer of VMV, if the company, having been around for so long, can be considered a pioneer in the field.
During that time of the late 70s, when the brand started, it wasn't yet a requirement of Philippine FDA to list down the ingredients of the product on the label. Today it is. But at that time, so imagine when VMV started, there were already many patients experiencing allergies and mostly from the products they were using. Right. So the doctor who started this company, she was worried about what she was gonna recommend, and so that's how it started. That she made her own formulations, because then she knew what it was that she was recommending.
Exactly.
Back then, even the concept of niche marketing was not a popular one. The founders of VMV decided not to cater to the mainstream market, but instead develop a line for a specific niche market. In the beginning, though, it wasn't easy to market.
We had a lot of closet users because, wow, it was so expensive to package them even remotely nicely. So we had some closet users who would put them in different packaging and use it, which is of course not a good idea because then you contaminate the product and whatever. I think in the very beginning, which I think happens even now, we had a big split between people who thought we were manna from heaven and thank you God I can finally wash my face again or wash my hair again or use makeup again or whatever. And then another set of people who are like, ano yan? Is that drugs? Why is it so medical? Why is it so walang amoy? Mga ganyan, right? Over time, what has happened, I'm sure Anna would agree, in the last maybe 10, 20 years, the biggest trends in skincare and cosmetics have been safety, which a lot of people associate with natural, which isn't necessarily the case because you could be allergic to strawberries and it's natural, it's a problem. And the other is efficacy, right? And so we've benefited very much from that because we get a lot of people who really need us and now know how to find us and now know how to really understand the complex sort of proof behind the brand. And then we also get a lot of people who may not need us but want that level of safety and efficacy.
Save the world's skin. That is the company's mission as they continue to do research and product development. Theirs may be a niche market, but they have found and developed their own niche even outside Philippines.
That's a foundation we make, and this is a real customer letter from someone in California. It was like a shaft of light broke through the clouds, a chorus of angels sang, and everything went slow-mo as I twirled through a field of wildflowers. That's what I mean about, you know what I mean? People who cannot use foundation for 10 years or something, they finally find something they can use, and it's like that, a shaft of light, slow-mo.
These company officers pride themselves in being an ethical company, so they never really aggressively push their products here or abroad.
The nice thing too though is, like Anna said, they see the most desperate people. The numbers now are something, in the US it's 1 in 4 people is allergic to cosmetics ingredients, which is a lot of people in the US. And that number is actually considered low because usually if you get a reaction from like a cream, you don't see a doctor kagad, right? What do? You throw it away and switch. So that number is based on people who are so frustrated over and over again that they actually see a doctor, get a patch test, and get recorded. So there are a lot of people in the world. It's growing, right? In that way, I think a lot of the way we market has become easier. Before, there was so much education that we had to do and no one understood it. Now, half our work is done by the bloggers, by the doctors, by the internet. Google has been great to us because people just search, right? And they learn. We have a very, very smart customer. I would say a good 70% of the questions we get online are, I have been tested, patch tested, these are my allergens, what can I use? And then we'll answer and say you can use this, 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 this. This you might be able to use because it's a cross-reactant, it's not exactly the allergen, this is in trace amounts. So our customer service is like, blah, 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 blah. It's really, you know, wrong.
The power of word of mouth has also worked well for them, as satisfied clients recommend the product to their friends and act as unofficial ambassadors of VMV. Now, VMV Hypoallergenics is now in several countries, among them Mexico, the United States, Germany, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, Canada, Costa Rica, Sweden, and Norway. So how hard was it to market a Philippine product abroad, as asked them?
For one, the Philippines is not really known for quality skincare. So introducing a skincare and cosmetics line coming from the Philippines was something different.
And that wasn't mass market. That was really high science, premium. That was a tough sell in the beginning, for sure.
Slowly, steadily, VMV got published in international medical journals in the US and in Germany. They had no government funding like other countries like Thailand and Indonesia, for example, where the cosmetics industry is getting a good foothold in the international market. Both Anna and Laura now admit there is already a growing interest in the cosmetics and skincare sector that hopefully the government can recognize as a sector that the Philippines can excel in.
For example, there's so much popularity over virgin coconut oil.
Exactly, I was
and
just
it's from
gonna say,
here,
yeah.
you know. So this is the right time for the cosmetics industry from the Philippines to shine. And then we have, you know, we're 7,100 islands. We have so many ingredients indigenous to the country.
Exactly.
We can highlight from avocado, bubo to lawa to turmeric.
Exactly.
You know, but we need to promote that.
And our people, huh?
And our people are
Our
skilled.
formulators are so good. Our doctors are so good. Our researchers are so good. The Philippines was at one point the leader in Asia in terms of published clinical studies. We were really known as, and I don't think we've lost that necessarily, but I think we might have lost the absolute leadership there. I would love to get us back there.
We asked Laura how VMV got so big when they are actually catering only to a niche market.
For a company our size in the Philippines, if we were in the US, for example, it would be a much, much bigger company. In the Philippines, we're a small country, small market, really, no matter what. And especially in the pricing segment where we are, it's even smaller. But I guess because we started in 1979, there are a lot of relationships that were built and nurtured and loved and cajoled and whatever. So we did manage a certain expansion. But all of that is really people like her, man. I mean, people who know how to make it rewarding for both partners, how to really sort of love that relationship. She just told me, and I will quote this woman, till the cows come home, sales is all relationships.
VMV sells online as well, sell wholesale and retail, and sell through their strategic partners, medical doctors.
In some markets like Mexico, it's primarily through farmacias that will get like the sunscreen.
Yeah.
And then in other markets like Sweden, it's primarily professional. In the US, we have all three. So, yeah, with blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Growing is hard, man. Like, it's a classic thing that we have to deal with. We're growing out of the Philippines, which is a small market, into global markets. That is expensive and exhausting, and we don't have a huge infrastructure in place where we can hire multiple people in multiple countries. It is a huge challenge.
It is a company that makes a difference in people's lives, and they are proud of this. Their ultimate goal is to make a global conquest because, as they keep saying, they want to save the world's skin.
One of our dreams, maybe you will call it ambitious, is like how Xerox was really attached to the generic photocopying business. Right? People refer to photocopying to Xerox.
Or Kodakan.
O Kodakan. Kodak for the picture, di ba? Photography. That's our dream. Now, when people think of hypoallergenicity, it's BMV.
Right. Plus the safety, efficacy. Definitely we own that.
Yeah.
There is no one who can touch us there.
Yes.
Safety, there's no one else with over 109 allergens not in a formulation. No one else has what we call the VH rating system, which is like an SPF for skin safety. That's ours, published. No one comes close to the amount of published studies that we have. To get one study published in a peer-reviewed journal is like, it's super hard, right?
Yeah.
And we have over 75. So we own those two areas, period.
And Laura and Anna's advice to would-be entrepreneurs?
Definitely, I would caution any entrepreneur to not buy into all the success stories that are the classic, oh my, the next, take your pick, right? I think outliers will always exist in any industry. The vast majority of businesses that you never hear about that last 40 years, 80 years, 100 years, you will never hear about them. They're not sexy. They're not disruptive. Sorry, that word to me is just way overused. They're not, pressable. But they're there and they're surviving and they're feeding multiple generations of people. So I think definitely if you're going to start as an entrepreneur, you might want to think, okay, what is really going to give me? That's, you know how it is when they say you're dating someone and you have that awesome passion, but you don't want to marry them, right? Because that will kill you.
Yes.
So if you look for the small pilot light where you can count on this person forever.
So you're just gonna be ready for all that failure.
Exactly.
And I think it's necessary so that you get to appreciate the success later on. To remember that we are a third world country. For people who have resources, we have the responsibility to uplift the lives of those around us.
We hope you learned a thing or two from that special feature we have this week on Proud Pinoy. Miss Laura Deralio de Bertotto and Miss Ana Anastasio of VMV Hypoallergenics, a proudly Filipino company that has successfully gone global. The leisure portion of Business and Leisure is coming up next with our co-host Sunshine Girl Damon Sayak dishing out the latest lifestyle trends. Please stay with us.
When thinking of your favorite car brands and models, which brands and models immediately come to mind? Could it be a fuel-efficient sedan for that everyday drive? A sleek and agile sports car? A rugged and versatile SUV? That roomy and comfortable MPV or van? Or that versatile go-anywhere pickup? Be a part of the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Vote for the brands and models that will become the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus Automobiles of the Year in the Standard and Premium Luxury class. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018. And get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who'll win? You choose. You decide.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too.
So, why are you back?
I didn't want to miss you.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
Have you been wanting to test drive an Isuzu? Here's your chance. The Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival will have all of the country's brand new models available for test drive this November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia. And Isuzu will have the MU-X and the D-Max waiting for all those who want to have a feel of how wonderfully it drives. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Introducing the all-new Mitsubishi Expander.
The things that make my day. My mini-me. My kind of jam. My passion. My blend of coffee. My inspiration. That's all good with the all-new Vios. My Vios, my drive.
Be part of the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. The only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then, vote for as many as 5 different car models that you believe should become the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018. And get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who'll win? You choose. You decide. Vote now.
The country's latest automobile models can all be available for test drive in the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival this November 15 to 18. And if you're eyeing a SsangYong for your first or next car, you can test drive any of the following: Tivoli, Tivoli Sport, Tivoli XLV, Corando, Rodius. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Welcome back to BNL, and it's now time for our lifestyle section, as we call on our co-host this week, Day Munsaya. Day, it's all yours.
Thanks, Butch, for keeping us updated on the business section of our show. Hi again, everyone. Hope you're still with me because it is now time for me to take the spotlight for the lifestyle part of business and leisure. We start with the latest happenings in and out of the metro. Here now is Lifestyle Chronicles.
Ford Philippines recently launched the first ever Ford Ranger Raptor variant in the country. The launch coincided with the unveiling of the newest Ford Ranger. These two special launches were followed by the Ford Island Conquest Year 2 in area south Taguig, where customers got the opportunity to ride and experience the Ranger Raptor. Available in 5 bold colors that suit every driver's preference and style: gray, lightning blue, race red, shadow black, and frozen white, the Ranger Raptor is Ford's unique offering to Filipinos who are after a pickup that is perfect for urban living.
Well, it was a great event tonight because we're launching a new product, a new Ford Ranger, and at the same time a new Ford Ranger Raptor, which both we're proud of. As we discussed tonight, we're pleased to say we're the Trucks Are Us. So we're manufacturing and selling more truck on the planet than anybody else. But that's easy to say. However, the truck you've seen tonight, we had the worst possible condition. Very heavy rain, windy, mud like you can't imagine. This is a perfect night to launch a Ranger tonight or Ranger Raptor. So we're pretty proud of that. A new Raptor coming to this country would have a water weighting of 850 millimeter, a new powertrain, significantly more power than before, with a bi-turbo engine 2-liter, coupled with a 10-speed transmission. Nobody has that combined together. There's no other truck that has that here. And it has proven tonight what its capacity and capability. So we're very proud of that. And hopefully the customer will go to experience that and feel the difference.
Ford Philippines is also proud to announce that the Ranger Raptor strengthens the company's commitment to deliver Build Ford Tough pickup trucks to Filipino customers. Epson Philippines recently launched a new lineup of products that cater to customers who are in need of the perfect computer accessories. From printers to projectors, Epson Philippines got it covered.
We launched our new EcoTank printer. Okay, one of them is the entry levels, and this is a very popular brand for. Very popular product for the consumer market space and also for institutions as well. We also launched a mono, so that was color. We also launched mono, so meaning just black, EcoTank as well. So this one was targeting the laser market space. We also launched our CAD printers, which are now already ink tank based. So meaning this will give end users low printing costs.
According to Epson Philippines, the launching of these new products is the company's way of showing the market their continued innovation, as well as to encourage them to continue using the products.
Well, the highlight of this event is really telling the market that we are dominating in both these spaces. No? So we've taken the market by storm. For both the inkjet and projector category, and it's also to tell the market that we are going to continue on with products like this, continuing to innovate, and also we would like to dominate certain spaces like the CAD and also the laser space. So we want to replace laser with mono inkjet. So that's what we're telling the market.
More and more events exclusively coming your way only here on Lifestyle Chronicles. Continuing on with our leisure report this week, here's our what and where to go leisure destinations for you.
The
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado Restaurant, only for the foodies. A special oven with specially sourced charcoal distinguishes the mouth-watering grilled specialties of Chef Jesse's Grill. Spare ribs with special one-of-a-kind barbecue sauce, clams with delicious special butter concoction, garden fresh organic salads are just a few of the best-selling offerings from renowned Filipino chef Jesse Sinshoka's place, run in tandem with brother Chef Rio. Chef Jesse's Grill is located in the Grove by Rockwall in Pasig City, a food lover's destination indeed. And that's a regular what to enjoy and where to go list. Business and Leisure's weekly guide to destinations and places to go to enjoy the good life.
Places is coming right up after this short break. Stay stuck.
It's back. Participate in the only public poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. Vote for your favorite car makes and models in the 2018 to 2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph to vote every day until September 30, 2018, and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Y53C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Which models do you think will become this year's Automobile of the Year in the standard and premium luxury class? You choose. You decide.
Gotta go guys, nagpapatulog si Dash. Dash, miss you! Can't wait to see your new car.
Dash, parang may sumusunod sa akin.
Thinking of buying a new car? If it's a Mazda that you have in mind, check out any of the following models during the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival at the SM Mall of Asia this November 15 to 18. Mazda 3, CX-3, CX-5, CX-9, MX-5. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
Be comfortable when you're out of your comfort zone and embrace a wider world of adventure. BRV, rise above your limits.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
Be part of the 2018-2019 Autofocus People's Choice Awards, the only nationwide poll to determine the country's most popular car brands and models. It's easy. Log on to www.autofocus.com.ph/AFPCA 2018. Then vote for as many as 5 different models that you believe should become the 2018-2019 Autofocus Automobile of the Year in separate standard and premium luxury categories. Vote every day until September 30, 2018 and get a chance to win prizes in the daily raffle. And the following major prizes in the grand raffle to be held right after the voting deadline. Third prize, Vivo Wi-Fi 3C. Second prize, Huawei Nova 2 Lite. Grand prize, Samsung J8. The Autofocus People's Choice Awards. Who will win? You choose, you decide. Vote now.
Thinking of buying a new car? If it's a Subaru that you have in mind, check out any of the following models during the Phoenix Petroleum 2018 Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival at the SM Mall of Asia this November 15 to 18. The Vogue, XV, Forester, WRX, STI. Remember, test drive it before you buy it. Drive the latest model automobiles at the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Test Drive Festival, powered by Phoenix Fuels with Pulse Technology, November 15 to 18 at the SM Mall of Asia.
Welcome to Places and to an adventure and communion with nature. Business and Leisure found this wonderful place with an equally wonderful name high up in the mountains of Tanay, Rizal, along the Marilaki Highway, a 45-minute drive from Ortigas.
$0.10 to heaven. For so little, one can go up to heaven and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the cool winds of Tanay, and commune with nature at its most peaceful and serene locale. $0.10 to Heaven is the name of this resort campsite, a 30-hectare mountain resort that is slowly being discovered by families and corporate clients who wish to have a fruitful team-building outing. Actually, this place was originally intended as a family vacation home. BNL talked with Andy Alvarez, the resort's resident landscaper who knows the history of $0.10 to Heaven.
Simula po yung $0.10 dito sa una po, pasyalan lang po talaga siya ng may-ari. Kumbaga, tumutulong na rin siya sa mga tao kasi ang trabador dito mas marami na, pero wala lang, bakasyon na lang talaga nila. Then, nag-offer po yung kanyang kaibigan, yung naging management po dati dito. Tapos, na pag-isip-isip nila na siguro mas maganda i-open po natin sa public to, yung lugar natin kasi since maganda naman po, tsaka mataas po tayo. Nakapag-decide po sila na i-open po itong $0.10. So, nag-develop hanggang sa ito na nga po siya ngayon.
The vast pace, gentle slopes, the high altitude, all these make for a perfect weekend getaway for families, groups, and corporate clients. There are comfortable rooms for families with basic necessities like hot and cold showers and private baths, adequate facilities, and clean, crisp linens. There is also a big house accommodation, ideal for big groups with its own receiving area and a balcony and all of the amenities for a comfortable stay. Step out of your room and you will find 2 swimming pools with inviting sparkling blue waters fronting this big pavilion ready for jumping. There are cabanas surrounding the pool area, small huts made of bamboo and wood where one can relax and have an afternoon nap with a cool mountain breeze lulling you to sleep. Or take to this fish spa and have a wonderful experience as the small fishes nibble at your feet oh so gently for only 200 pesos for a 30-minute stay in the pond. All around, the lush greenery contributes to the cool and relaxing ambience. Even in the summer when the heat is scorching in the metropolis, the shade offered by these trees and the cool air owing to the high altitude of 10 cents are reasons enough to get away from the lowlands. The place is also ideal for camping trips with comfortable, colorful tents and cushions for guests who want to sleep out overnight in the great outdoors with a great view of the Sierra Madre Mountains. And what breathtaking activities await those who go to this mountain resort in Tanay? For one, there is the zip line, which is easily one of the best loved attractions in 10 cents. The owners have actually made this a longer zip line from the original one because of its popularity. Those who choose to be part of this adventure need not to be worried about safety, according to Andy.
Okay po, so mas maganda po yung safety talaga kasi bago po namin i-release o suotan ng harness ang aming mga guests, so binibriefing muna namin sila. Tapos may mga contact po kami sa station by station para po maibigay namin yung pinaka-distance po ng guest namin. Halimbawa, pag mabigat po, nagbibigay po kami ng mga distance namin para makahanda naman po yung kabilang airplane. So, double check, triple check bago po namin i-release.
And this is another adventure. A tamer one at first look, but wait till the wall climber gets to the summit, which is 60 feet above the ground. Having reached the top, he is now ready to go down in a free fall, floating down in a plunge and stopping to a halt just before he reaches the ground, with a staff member ready to catch him safely. That was quite an adventure, but wait till you see this next one. This is for the rappellers, those brave souls who love the adrenaline rush of such activities. Indeed, rappelling is not for everyone, but the truth is, many love the sport. Here, a rappeller goes up the tall tower. Now he is ready to take the plunge, safely strapped with his harness. And as can be expected, someone on the ground is standing by, ready to receive the rappeller even before he touches the ground. Corporate clients will also love the team-building courses they have laid out, like the Centipede Walk, the Soldier Crawl, Bubble Walk, Jordan Ladder, and more.
Okay po, sa team building activities muna, good for the group, barkadas, and companies. Mayroon din po kaming mga nakahanda na mga courses, bali 15 courses po lahat yan. So kung gusto pa nila magpadagdag, mayroon pa po kami nakahanda na mga gamit para sa dagdag pa nilang activities. So about naman po sa tower, ang price po natin sa wall climb, rappelling, and free-fall, 200 pesos.
For the less adventurous but nevertheless active vacationers, there is the hanging bridge where one can take a long walk, safe and secure because strong ropes are interlocked on both sides of the long hanging bridge. Or for those who love to commune with nature, take a long and unhurried trek over well-paved paths and landscape walkways bounded by trees, down steps made of flattened boulders, walk among the flowers and reach your destination, relaxed and perhaps hungry from the long walk. This is the perfect ending to that long, busy day. The cafe at 10 cents has a rustic feel to it, with wooden benches along the terrace that gives one a 180-degree view of the breathtaking view of the mountains of Tanay. Here are some of the most ordered dishes in their menu. The favorite kare-kare, topped with peanuts for that added crunch. The steaming hot bulalo with beef shank, veggies, and corn on the cob. A sizzling plate of sisig with an egg ready to cook over the sizzling heat. And a plate of noodles to complete the meal, along with this dessert of freshly made turon drizzled with caramel sauce. This is just a sample of a hearty meal to be had at 10 cents to heaven. And here is Kimberly Umbao, the resort's front desk officer, giving you a personal invite to visit 10 cents to heaven.
Hi, hello, my name is Kim. Come and visit 10 Cents to Heaven Leisure Camp located at Barangay Cuyambay, Mayagay 2. Enjoy the cool climate of our resort And visit our website, www.10centstoheaventanay.com. And for other inquiries, call our landline 506-3688 or contact 506-3687. Thank you.
That was a second look at 10 Cents to Heaven Leisure Camp in Tanay, Rizal, our featured destination this week on Places. We're now down to our last segment in the leisure portion of our show. Here now is Sports Shoot.
Sports Shoot is brought to you by Rock Island Armory, manufactured by Armscore Global Defense Incorporated.
Welcome to Sports Shoot, Business and Leisure segment for the gun enthusiast. I'm Butch Gamboa. Once again on Sports Shoot, we'll have the President and CEO of Armscore Global Defense, Martin Tuazon, to present to all our sports shooting enthusiasts another remarkable firearm for you to get to know better and appreciate, the Medallion Competition A2 two-tone.
Thanks, Butch, and welcome to this week's presentation of Armscore Sports Shoot. I'd like to go through the Medallion pistol line. Armscore is known for its quality 1911s, from the GI pistol all the way to the Talco Ultras. We'd like to go one level up. For those of you who don't know, we've been making this Medallion series for quite some time. Basically, competition-ready pistols right out of the box, right out of the factory. You don't need to touch these guns whatsoever and go to the range. So you'll get the two-tone slide and look with the magwells like you would on the TAC Ultra. And these are fine-tuned guns, hand-fitted. We don't make too many of these, but we do deliver, and they are available in all our stores and all our affiliates. The only thing I probably ask is patience, because they are hand-fitted, so it takes us a lot longer to make these guns, but it is worth the wait. This is our top-of-the-line models. You can go up against all types of competition pistols. We have this being used in the United States right now in 3-gun by John McClane and Athena Lee, the former world champion, women's world champion. They're using the 9mm version of the Medallion and winning competitions left and right with that. So it's a great gun, and you don't have to break the bank. What we have here is our Medallion Competition two-tone, double stack 45. It's got all the bells and whistles on here, and what I'd like to do is demonstrate and shoot for you how nice and smooth it shoots, and let's get a shot at it. Or Medallion 45, available also in 40 caliber and 9mm. Straight out of the box and straight to competition.
That was the Medallion Competition A2 two-tone. It comes in caliber 45 ACP. It is semi-automatic and recoil operated with a capacity of 14 rounds. Its barrel length is 5 inches with an overall pistol length of 8.56 inches. I'll see you next time when we again put on the spotlight another exciting firearm here on Business and Leisure's Sports Shoot, our regular segment for the gun enthusiast. I'm Butch Gamboa.
Sports Shoot is brought to you by Rock Island Armory, manufactured by Armscore Global Defense Incorporated.
That's another remarkable firearm for you to check out here on Sports Shoot segment. Well, time flies fast when you're having fun, as they say, and I bid you farewell for now. Thank you all so much for staying with us all throughout the duration of the show. I'm Damon Sayak. See you all again soon, and back to our main man, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. Butch?
Thanks, Dave, for this week's Leisure Report. And with that, we end another episode of Business and Leisure. Thank you for staying with us. Also, don't forget to follow us in our social media accounts. Till the next time, this has been your host, Ray Butch Gamboa. Good business to all, and enjoy a good life.